All right, here we go, everyone. Get another recording done here. Use one of my other cameras. Um, I'm doing the recordings because lots of studying, and I'm watching different videos, YouTube videos, and I'm hearing great speakers. They are doing an awesome job. But I've been studying this for a long time and experiencing as I am self. And I like to say at the top of all the videos that I break grammar rules on purpose. You'll hear me structure my phrases of words or sentences in very awkward ways. But I do that to give you a first realization, first cause experience. Now, I've read in Neville Goddard's book saying when you say I am, that's a first, he says first person, but that throws you right back to where you are supposed to be away from, because you're an infinite being. I'm an infinite being, and we have this perspective as an infinite being, which we've been energizing for so long that we're a person. So what comes with the identity as a person are limitations. And so when you are the infinite being empowering those limitations, believing that's you, and you will see that from the perspective as who you believe you are, not what you are. What you are is an infinite being empowering the illusion appearing as who you are. And the who you are, that conception, and it's just and I'm going to say it, just a conception that you are who you are, as the limitations. Now, that conception is being empowered by the real you, which is the what you are, the infinite almighty being you are. Now, don't get shocked because you're hearing this. There's so much material coming out now that wasn't out there before. Now there are more beings speaking as this, on this, but they're using terminology in their sentencing structuring and words that will not usually cater to the listeners, anchoring themselves as that which they're hearing about. Because they'll use things like, and you won't hear I am, and I'm going to say I am. Now, see, you notice I say you won't hear I am, instead of saying you won't hear me. Because when you say me, we, them, they, those are who pronouns that represents the illusion of who you. And I'm not going to use the word T-H-I-N-K because I also keep you from going to the head. So you will never hear me use the word M-I-N-D, which is misinformation needing demolition. M, miss, I, information, N, needing, D, demolition, dissolving, destroying, dissipating, or completely dumping. I'm not going to use words. Now notice I'm saying I am. You see that? Did you hear that? I am not going to use words like T-H-O-U-G-H-T, T-H-I-N-K, T-H-I-N-K-I-N-G, W-A-N-T, W-A-N-T-I-N-G, or D-E-S-I-R-E, or D-E-S-I-R-I-N-G. Now I'm spelling these words. Why? Because listen, when you speak a word, that word is now electromagnetically vibrating as you. When you spell a word, right where you are now, you could take 5 seconds and spell the word and you don't feel you self. Now I take the R off the word your and I say you self, and you'll see why later. You won't feel you self vibrating as that word. That's why I spell words. See, I'll take a verse from scripture, that the book that everyone knows as the Bible, and I do things with the scriptures. I'll say, I am 663, translation, John 663, which says, the words we speak are spirit and life. Now, the way that's written, you would believe that words are spirit and life, but they're not until you, as spirit and life, speak yourself as those words. Once you start speaking yourself as words, now those words are the spirit and the life as you. Not by themselves. They can stay right on a piece of paper in the book until you, the almighty infinite I am, and everyone's talking many beings, like this book right here. It's titled, You Can Never Outgrow I Am, written by Neville Goddard. And now listen, on this channel, every time I say Neville Goddard, I'm going to go ahead and mention his mentor. Because everything that Neville Goddard learned, he learned from his mentor, who was Abdullah. Abdullah also taught a gentleman named Joseph Murphy. His book was one of the first spiritual books that I've put my hands on, which is called The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. Now, as I was reading all his materials, he kept talking about it, subconscious mind. What happened was, I didn't realize I was doing that. And you hear a lot of beings talk about the subconscious mind. And I'm going to say to you, listen to, notice that I say, I am saying to you, don't believe in a subconscious. Because what you have done is created another false god. Now, I'm speaking as experience. So what you'll do is you'll say, because so many beings, I know Sigmund Freud talked about the subconscious, but there is really no subconscious. All that really is you as the I am with downloaded programs, that belief systems. Let me tell you this. Over the last 3 weeks, every time I am a realization, let me say this, say I am like this. Every time I am a revelation, see, you are revelations. In the book they call the Bible, they said the book of Revelations. But those revelations are the self you are, revealing you self as information. So you are revelations. You're not just reading the book of Revelation. In fact, the entire, what they call the Bible, is I am's autobiography. I am talking to you. I am autobiography. That book is about you. And they have allegorical, metaphorical, symbolically, and allegorical, metaphorical, symbolic names and parables. The Bible is a book of parables. See, you know what a parable is? That's a story where there are character names written as if that was true. So, but they wrote the Bible in parables. So you reading and you believing, in the story. But the Bible is, the revelation is I am. The book of I am. It's revelation I am. Like there's a gentleman on YouTube. He's a very enlightened gentleman. But he says the Bible is a psychological manual. It's not. How could the Bible be psychological? And then another gentleman, Dr. Hagen, he debunks the Bible altogether. But here's what I do realize. I realize that the text is about a power. Whether we had that book on this planet or not, you are what you are. Do you get that? See, you are already, before scripture was, I am. Before a universe was that I put planets in, and a sun and a moon, I am. So before any text could be written to help you have self-realization, you are. So what am I doing now? I'm talking about the you that you are already. I'm not going to empower any scriptures. See, scriptures are written to empower, not even to empower, to waken you up to the power. Excuse I am. No, not excuse me. Excuse I am. Now, I told you I break grammar rules on purpose. Now, I'm going to check and see if I am still recording. Hold on. Yes, I am. Yes, I am recording. Okay, so I'm using a different camera today. So now, if you're listening to I am speak, you can already feel and know that I am. Notice that I'm not saying my. Because if I say my, then that goes back into the who perspective, the limitation that I've been projecting as reality. See, really, I am reality making what appear to be reality appear to be reality. So as we are in this finite three-dimensional holographic realm, which is living and anchored and based off the I am that we are, making that just like a movie projector projecting a movie on the screen, right? So the movie up there looks real, but that movie is coming from a projector. So we are the projector of this whole three-dimensional holographic realm. Now, until we really grasp that and really own that reality we are, there'll be things like doubts. Beings will have doubt. Let me say it like that. See, because if you don't know yourself, just like studying martial arts, I boxed 4.5 years, I'm still studying, and I'm studying martial arts. When you get really, really well, like somebody like Michael J. White, he's very confident in his martial arts because he knows that now, because that is him. Like Bruce Lee, the great, he's the GOAT. I don't care, no matter how great anyone gets, Bruce Lee's the greatest. Bruce Lee he knew himself as the art. So there was a confidence. So there was a confidence. Listen, I meticulously pick words because I'll tell you something. Most beings believe in how sentence structures are written. So as I said earlier, what I've learned over the last 3 weeks is to discard all beliefs and the whole process of believing. So now I'm dumping all beliefs and the whole process of believing. So there's no way I can be programmed. Because a lot of beings will speak about what they believe, but I'll say to them, what do you know? Don't act on many beings act on what they believe without investigating and researching and having an understanding, not an understanding, an understanding that they can overstand those beliefs. See, don't get external standing. Don't be guided by external standing, but allow inner standing to move the body you are around on the planet. See, because when you get and I apologize for saying get, because there ain't no get. When you are inner standing, see, we have to stop seeing ourselves separate from what we are. So you say, I'm abundance. Well, I am abundance. I'm not going to get abundance. I'm not going to get wealth. I am wealth. When you say you are, then I am projected as a three-dimensional holographic realm. So you know there's no getting. There's only being, and what you're being, what you're seeing is what you are being. So when you're being that, you'll start seeing that. And that is you. So what I'm doing, listen, I'm not a preacher. I'm not a deacon. I'm not a minister. I'm not studying to be one. They study theology. I'm speaking as I am-ology. The study as I am. This book is written by Neville Goddard. He said you can never outgrow I am. And you can't. I am is what we are. We are allowers, aka called creators. See, from the three-dimensional holographic realm, it looked like I've created this, but I am already this that I'm allowing. When we start seeing ourselves allowing what I am already, then you look at the word creation to the three-dimensional holographic aware. Well, I would say beings look like you're creating something, but you're actually that reality and that what they call manifestation. You're already completed, finished, and done as that, and you just allowing yourself as that. Now, what does that do? See, listen, gentlemen, you all, ladies and gentlemen, I've done a lot of study and research. You listening to what I'm looking to do on as this channel. I'm experiencing freeing I am self from the process of believing, so I can no longer empower false beliefs or any beliefs. When you say, look, I am standing here. I don't need to believe I'm standing here. I don't need any beliefs to know that I'm standing here. I am standing here. I am speaking to I am, aka you. I don't need to believe that I'm speaking. I don't need any believing to happen. I am. I'm speaking. So the same thing is when you are knowing that you're something, don't start believing in that. And don't start needing to have beliefs. Because what happens is you start empowering beliefs and they become thieves. And you start empowering believing. Somebody can walk up and give you a belief about anything, and you'll start believing that into the 3D realm. And once that belief manifests as a 3D holographic experience, no one can convince you that that's not real. But here's what I'm learning now: reality is the inner scene that you are, the infinite, almighty, unlimited being, causing all that appears to be seen, which do have limitations. I mean, measurements. You know, like this chair's. The limitation of this chair is from here to here, the measurements, right? But really, as an unlimited being, created this. So everything, whenever I am, remember, I am this also. I am the whole universe. But the universe is a limited. It has the limit measurements. Let's say the universe has measurements. You know, like whatever. This book from here to here, right? I don't prefer to call those limitations, but you can see the book starts here, the book stops there. Right? But the information in the book is about an infinite almighty self that we are. So I'm taking these deliberate increments in this recording to really have you wake up to know that you are. So you never have to use words W-A-N-T anymore or W-A-N-T-I-N-G, because any of us that use those words, we're lying. The truth is I am. The truth is, I am that. Not I W-A-N-T that. Now, I can back that up, or not that I D-E-S-I-R-E. When I hear speakers say, you know, you can have your desires, why are you telling I am to have desires? Why are you using the words want when you speak to I am? Where do you see want, W-A-N-T, in the word I am? Where? Come on. You already are. Now, how do you act as you are? That's the next thing. So here on this channel, and then you'll see I have link on this YouTube channel. You can click the link and it'll take you to a website. And you'll see I have a beautiful website where I'm helping. So, you know, I love doing this. I'm getting chills right now. Because you all deserve, you know, listen. You are I am, okay? And this book says you can never outgrow I am. That means you can never stop being I am. That means you can never stop allowing. But what, are you aware of what you are allowing? And remember, whatever you're allowing as that. You are that now. And you're saying I am this, and then you allow that. So I catch I am self every day. And this is I'm not going to use the term journey, but I will use, this is a wonderful experience. Here's something that a lot of beings don't realize. I am was never meant to be worshipped or praised, but to be experienced. If you look at the word I am, the name I am, that means I am. Like I am talking to you right now. I'm experiencing, and I am the experience. I am experiencing, and I am the experience as talking to I am. And you are experiencing listening. And you are the experience as listening. See, we are what we love enjoying. We are already that. So I'm not going to use words like get it in your M-I-N-D. And then they say get it. What do you mean it? What do you mean get? You see those three words, get it, and then they're going to give you another one that's not cool in your mind. Right there, that sentence has just dismantled the I amness you are. They said get instead of be. And then they said it instead of I am. And then they said mind instead of I am. Why would you want to get mind? Why you want to, okay. MIND stands for misinformation, needing demolition, dissolving, dissipating, dumping, and completely destroying. Have you ever heard the term, the MIND is a terrible thing to waste? That sentence is telling you, waste it, throw it away. Does not say it's a terrible thing to waste the MIND. They said the MIND is a terrible thing to waste. MIND is misinformation, needing demolition, dissolving, dissipating, destroying, or completely dumping. When you get that out the way, there you are, as I am, standing like the sun behind clouds. The MIND are like clouds. That's all it is. And clouds are a congestion, the clouds will block the sun, right? When the sky's full of clouds, you can't see the sun, right? Well, that sun is you. And the MIND are the clouds that's been blocking the real you, which is the sunshine. So you don't need to get I am into no clouds. What you need to do is dissipate the clouds. So you can stand out and say, here I am. I'm the sunshine. I'm the sun. And there you are. There's no W-A-N-T in about that. Let me check and see how much I am. Yeah, we're still going. We're still going. That's good. So again, now I'll take you back to why you never should use the word W-A-N-T. Look in scriptures. And I am -23:1, translation Psalms 23:1. I am, I shall not, W-A-N-T. Then the very next chapter is I am 24:1, Psalms 24:1. I am the earth. Listen to that, the earth, the fullness thereof, all the things you love to experience. Money, cars, diamonds, gold, homes, beautiful clothing, jewelry, the fullness. And the world, earth and world are synonyms. And all of those who dwell therein. The real I am is what you are listening to I am. And you all that. So when you say you W-A-N-T, or you D-E-S-I-R-E, or you D-E-S-I-R-I-N-G, you're telling a lie. You are that. What if you told somebody, hold on a second. Okay, thank you. What if you told someone, I'm talking to my son, hallway light 2. What if you told someone that you W-A-N-T the self you are? Why? Why would you W-A-N-T you? You are you. What you best do is know how to operate as the you are. Know how to be as the you are. Know how to enjoy the you are. I'll be right back. Hold on. Moses, leave these lights on. I feel better when I see a light. So I just came back and just leave it on for now, and then after I'm done with the recording. But anyway, yeah. So see, I'm being this, talking to my sons, right? I am son. So you are I am. Hey, listen. What are you getting on this channel? I'm giving you self-awareness, real self-awareness. I'm not using words like the Bible, what they call a Bible. It's not a psychological manual. It's I am an ological manual. An I am ological manual. The Bible is not about the psychology. The Bible is about I am. The entire word, the entire book from cover to cover. You are every character in what they call the Bible. You every character in there. That's why I say a holographic, metaphorically, symbolically told parables. You are that I am. So if this is too much for you, then hey, don't come to this channel. But I told you, I'm not a pastor. I'm not a deacon. I'm not a minister. I'm not studying to be one. They talk about theology. I speak as I amology. The study is I am. I'm all about the study as I am. You look on YouTube channel, on my website, I got You Are Everything Good. You Are Everything Good, 1323. Then I got I amology. You Are Everything Good, 1323 at gmail.com. Then I amology, 1323 at gmail.com. The website is titled, now I right now have the website as You Are Everything Good, but I'm looking to put You Are Amazingly Everything Good. You are the I am, so why would you not be good? You are great. Now I know my tone is a little fired up, but hey, don't get like, oh, so sometimes I'll be more serene, but I'm just like, hey, listen, I still train, boxing, martial arts. I'm out working out the gym 4 days a week. I'm a personal trainer also. So I'm very physical. So my delivery may be with more punch than what you used to hear. So, but don't let the punch throw you off. That's just, I feel good about what I'm saying because I'm talking about you. Everything I say good is you. Now listen, don't just be so focused on realizing all this good stuff. And then when I am comes moment for you to use that. When you're driving on the road, don't shut the good you are down and create road rage. Create road love, road peace, road harmony. Cause harmony on the road with other drivers. When you're out somewhere, don't wait till Sunday to go to church. Be the church Monday through Saturday. So Sunday you can meet up with everybody at where you go worship and fellowship. Like I said, whatever your faith is, you keep going. All I'm saying is to be a better you. Wake up, because even if, listen, my faith is I am. So, but if you really know that you're the best, then whatever you say you work. Like me, I like to go to a temple. I like to go to. If there was a religion that I was going to claim, the religion would be Buddhism. But I know I don't need that. But I will go worship. I will go not worship. I will go fellowship. I would say that fellowship at a Buddhist temple. That's what I feel more resonated and connected to. Because Buddha means the awakened one from within. That's what Buddha means. Watch that on Alan Watts' videos. The awakened one from within. That's what I am. That represents I am. So when I go to a place to fellowship, I'm going to a Buddhist temple. Or I'll go to a place where there are non-denominational. But I feel more at home at a Buddhist temple if I were to go fellowship. Okay? But really, this is the temple and where I fellowship every day. Now, remember, you are I am. And I am is unselfish about having I am as you realize you're I am. I am is unselfish. I am is not holding I am back. Prove that to you. I'm going to prove that to you. Look at this. Here's a book written by a gentleman named Dr. Herman L. King. I am you, and you are I am. So that's I am, the Almighty. Everybody called God. God is saying, I'm you, and you are I am. I am unselfishly allowing you to realize you are I am. Because I am is this. The more you know that you are I am, the more I am can enjoy the life you are. I am doesn't want to be incarcerated by beliefs. I am like to be free as you. Now, when I say free, I don't mean go out and do stuff that's not the best for the body. I don't mean go out and do stuff that you can go hurt someone. Remember what I said, I am is aka also love. So as you are being love, as you realize you love, right? So you got to be loving. The noun you are is love. The verb you are is loving. So so when you say you are I love, then you look at your actions. The action speaks louder than words. So when you're being loving on the road, instead of creating road rage, you're creating road love, road happiness, road harmony and peace, and you're waving at beings, hey, because you're making you up and them feel good, you feel good. And when you home with your loved ones, instead of saying my children, say I am children. Instead of saying your husband, say I am husband. Instead of saying your wife, say I am wife. Instead of saying your community, say I am community. Then you start realizing I'm connected. I'm all of them. And then you can extend that's easier to extend the love you are, because you're going like, wow, I'm really being loving to my children. I'm being loving as the self I am to the self I am. Your children are you. They're an extension as you. They're the next generation as you. Children are the next generation as their parents. We should be loving all over ourselves as the next generation, and then having the next generation loving on himself as us. This wonderful experience called life is a wonderful gift and experience when you really wake up as I am. What this wonderful gift is life sometimes seem to be a little tough because beings are going out there calling themselves what they're not. You know, archers would pull back their bow and arrows. They were shoot for a target. When they missed the bullseye, they said, "You just SINNED." The greatest and only SIN is missing the mark of self-realization, missing the mark of your true identity, which is your divinity. When you get that, you really start enjoying what's called life, because you said, "This is I am." You're not doing any sabotaging things to make the experience as the life you are unhappy. So remember, look, you can never outgrow I am. You can never stop creating. Excuse me. I like to use the word allowing, because from the three-dimensional holographic perspective, you look like you're creating, but you're already that. You're just allowing yourself as that to the three-dimensional holographic world. And then when you appear, everyone, you would appear like, "Oh, I just created something." No, you just allowed. This is I am. So, and then like, I am you, you are I am. All right? So I brought these books out here. And then there's this book by this gentleman, written by this guy named Daniel Goleman. He has a book called Emotional Intelligence. Now I like to take the word intelligence. Intelligence relate more to the head. So I say emotional wisdom. Wisdom is a quality as the heart. Intelligence is a trait as the head. We need to stay out of here and more here. Let me tell you something. When a woman is notified that let me check I am, see how much I am I have. Oh, we good. When the doctor notifies a woman that she has a baby, they listen to a heartbeat. The first organ in the body of a woman in the uterus is the heart. The heart creates all the other organs. The heart creates the brain. The heart creates the entire body. So emotional wisdom. You cannot intellectually figure out wisdom. You cannot intellectually figure out how to make a fingernail on a finger that's connected to a hand. You can study this, I guess you will call it intellectually in the universities, but you cannot intellectually create that. You can create artificial intelligence, but you cannot create the reality as a fingernail that can grow and you could bite it off or you could bite the I am off, excuse me. I don't like to use the word it. I always say I am. Your fingernails are I am. Your fingers I am. Hand is I am. You can clip I am, and then I am will grow again. And then you can some beings bite. I don't like to bite. Clip better. Right? Clip and I am. And then I am grow back. Intelligence is not making that. When you say I am, you're saying what already is without any intellectual influence or without any intellectual intrusion. When you say I am, you're saying what is.